Okay, welcome back to my channel, A Bad Back Hack. So I'm trialing products to see if they can make your life better, make your body perform better, make your pain less and relax more. Today we're trialing a product called Nurosym, which is a neuromodulation device designed to make you relax more by stimulating your parasympathetic nervous system. Let's have a look.
Now, it's worth mentioning before we dive too much deeper into this video that previously, to have the benefits that Nurosym claimed to give to you, your brain and your body, you'd have literally had to have a device implanted into you to control those things. This is truly remarkable because Nurosym does this in a handheld device that's easy to use, easy to turn on and easy to manage. It's also worth mentioning there are countless trials and studies that Nurosym have commissioned and they are groundbreaking. They truly back up all the claims, so this isn't just a fad, this is something backed by science.
Nurosym, I've done a full unboxing of this product on the channel, so you can link that below. I'm not going to do a full unboxing on it, there's just no need. But essentially we've got a very sleek, very modern looking device. It's really nice to hold, it fits nice and ergonomically in your hand. It is just smart, okay? And then we've got the adapter for the ears that plugs in, as so, okay? Now, Nurosym is designed to work on your nervous system. So there's two distinct parts of your nervous system, the sympathetic, which is your fight, your flight, your angst, your get up and go, to sort of your on button. And then you've got your parasympathetic, which is more your rest, your relax, your chill out, and that's considered the off button. They're just analogies, don't get too caught up on those. But we've got sympathetic, which is on, let's go, parasympathetic, which is off, let's chill. This works on your parasympathetic nervous system by stimulating your vagus nerve. Now it does that by working on your tragus, so that little bit of ear that sticks out. That'll affect your vagus nerve when Nurosym is plugged in and turned on, and then that'll allow your parasympathetic nervous system to get stimulated and you will feel the benefits. So, how do we use it? So, you've got an ear connector here, which will need to go on your left ear, so your left tragus specifically. So, a little clamp, like so. It's advised that you just wet your ear or your tragus by just touching your tongue and then wetting it. Both sides, like so. And then you clip on like that. Hold it in place, and then this wire just goes the other side of your ear and you can mold it. Okay, so turning the product on, once it's in place, press and hold, and you'll see the very satisfying lights turn on. Now the first number you see with a clock underneath is very self-explanatory. That's going to be the time. So how long do you want your session to be? Nurosym recommends between 15 and 30 minutes per session. I normally go for 30 in the evening. So I'm happy with 30, so I press accept. It then turns to that little electrical symbol, so that's the intensity of the stimulation you're going to get through the tragus in your left ear. So you press to cycle up through the levels. Now, I've been using this for a while, so I kind of know where my range is, but you work your way up very slowly until you start to feel a tingling electrical impulse, almost like a mild electric shock in that left tragus. So I can start to feel it now, but it's very manageable. Cycle up, and for me it's normally around about 32, 33. So 31 I'm feeling it, 32, yeah. So that's not uncomfortable, but I wouldn't want it to go too much higher, and that's the perfect level you want. So once you've selected your time and then the intensity, you have to click that button again to start your session. So that little arrow signifies your session's live and it's going. And then that'll count down. So you don't need to do anything else. You can pop this in your pocket, your back pocket, wherever, and go about watching telly, have a conversation, have your tea, read a book. You don't need to sit down and isolate yourself when using this.
Here you'll see me just taking a little bit of time out in the middle of the day. I quite often do this with Nurosym. It's in my bag, that's where I keep it, so I have the opportunity to use it wherever I wish. I quite often, if I've got a busy afternoon or evening ahead, pop it on at lunchtime, as I feel it tends to bring my anxiety down, my general sort of feelings of well-being and mood increase, and I feel a lot more equipped and a lot more level-headed and calm to approach the evening, afternoon workload. Most of the time, however, I do use Nurosym in the evenings once I've put the children to bed, done my tasks, had a shower, etc. I pop it on while I'm either reading, doing a little bit of work or watching some telly. That's what works best for me. But the usability, portability and small size of Nurosym makes it a very versatile bit of equipment. So just to expand on how portable and easy Nurosym is to carry, in goes the handpiece, and then the earpiece to follow. Very easy to package, nice carry case provided by the company. The eagle-eyed of you will spot the stain on the corner of the packaging. That's courtesy of my 3-year-old, but it does show at least that the unit has been used and has been around day-to-day activities, which it has. Very portable, very easy, very nifty.
Okay, so who is Nurosym designed for? Well, potentially everybody. It carries very little risk, so it's not something that you need to be overly wary of, and the contraindications are absolutely minute. So you can use this no matter who you are, really. It is a premium product, I would say that. It feels well made. The research behind it is vast, but it does carry a premium price tag as well. You're looking at around about £700 to £750 for a unit from Nurosym. For me, it's worth every single penny. I've been using it for 6 to 7 months now, and especially with my ADHD symptoms, going to sleep on time, staying asleep and getting adequate rest is something I really suffer with, and this has been revolutionary and has actually made a massive, massive difference. Now, disclaimer, you can't be using Nurosym once every fortnight and expect to get the benefits. So you need to be using it multiple times per week and staying consistent with your sessions. Of course, I've been on vacation, holidays, and missed a week here and there. But I probably missed 3 weeks over the last 7 months. So that benefit is gained by you sticking to the recommended usage of it, which I do recommend you do because the benefits have been massive for me. What benefits have I felt? Well, my sleep quality I feel has improved a lot. I track my sleep through my watch. I'm reticent to get too many sort of wearables because I think personally you can go down the rabbit hole and then pay too much attention, but my sleep quality and scores have gone up since I've been using Nurosym. I feel like I go to sleep quicker. I quite often use Nurosym, or most of the time, 8 times out of 10 in the evening. I just feel like once the children are in bed, once I've done what I need to do for the day, then it's my time to chill and relax, and that's when this comes into play. My recovery has certainly improved as well, so I feel like I'm recovering quicker from stressful situations like training, a busy day at work. I'm finding I can downregulate a lot more swiftly. And then the last thing is just my general mood. I'm feeling more happy, more content, and less anxious generally. So overall, I cannot recommend this product enough. It's been a real life changer for me, and I think it's worth every single penny of the price tag. And I really recommend from my heart you go and try this out if you're suffering the same things that I did.
Now, I try and live a healthy lifestyle. I try and keep moving. I try to get rest. I try to get to bed on time. But we all need a bit of help sometime. And I found Nurosym has been that little bit of help that I need. And then some of the numbers you're going to see on the screen are absolutely true for me. I've noticed a reduction in my stress. My tiredness has gone down. My sleep quality has certainly improved. And my general feeling of well-being has gone up. I just think that Nurosym really does what it says in the tin. A lot of products do claim to do very many things, but I have to say this is one of the ones that has lived up to virtually all of their claims. It's now part of my routine. My recovery is better. My overall mood has increased, which has been well received by myself and those around me. And I really can't recommend Nurosym enough. I think if you're on the fence about this product, I can honestly recommend dipping your toe in and giving it a try.
So one final thought on Nurosym. Nurosym sent me this unit and they did that out of goodwill. I've had a lot of dealings with the company and they've been excellent. I don't get any kickback at all from saying certain things about Nurosym, even though they provided the product for free, but I do have an affiliate link. So if you are interested in buying Nurosym, you can look in the description, look at my social media channels, there will be links for you to have a discount of 10 to 15% on Nurosym. If you don't fancy trying it, that's absolutely fine, but if you did, you can get some money off with my links.
Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you liked the content. If you did, please hit like, please hit subscribe. I enjoy making these sorts of videos. They're going quite well. The more likes I get, the more subscriptions I have, the easier it is for me to continue and make more videos like this. See you next time.